with any of this? Well, you
Well,
recently got into a relationship.
this is true. I did the responsible thing and I started dating someone like the second day of quarantine.
Awesome.
So I guess I am an expert, kind of, in a way.
Right.
Um,
No, I love the firsthand account.
I mean, it's to preface, like, we were kind of together before, and then when we were all forced to go into lockdown, he was like, I'm in love with you. I want to
Oh,
be with you.
nice.
Obviously.
Well,
So
yeah,
I was like, I understand. Sure. Um,
where you were
and
taking them
so
in at that point.
I was like, at this point, we all need one person. So I guess I will be that for him.
Great.
Um, yeah, I mean, he is my quarantine boyfriend.
But
I'm
it's
kidding.
working.
Sort of, maybe. Well, we'll see.
Got you.
I'm
Got you.
kidding. No,
Okay.
I'm not. No, I'm
Hey,
kidding. I'm
we're not
kidding.
out of
No, I'm
quarantine
not.
yet. It's all in the air. Who knows? I don't
Exactly.
know.
But we are long distance.
Are you?
So it has been weird because I think you're right in terms of what the articles were saying. You have to be more communicative. And, I think this realm of life has given people an opportunity to be more creative with their hookups. Not saying for me,
Right.
but for many.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe you need to literally hook up out in the outdoors.
Maybe.
I would
Maybe.
never do that because I literally hate the outdoors. I would
I
literally do that.
no,
But
yeah.
others,
It's definitely not for everybody. But yeah, some people are gonna have to get a little more, you gotta think outside the
you got
box.
to get more creative.
Think outside the apartment.
Exactly. Outside, but also inside, everyone has to do their part. I feel like it's such a weird time. I mean, I have a lot of friends dating as of, you know, recently in New York, and I'm just like, that sounds terrible. Don't put me down for that. I don't want that.
Dating in the city has gotta be bananas right now. Especially
Yes,
because like
I'm
reading, yeah. Well, go ahead, continue.
no, yes, I 100% agree. I mean, I can't speak from experience, but I've had a lot of friends who have gone on a few dates and it's like, okay, we're going to freeze our literal vaginas off outside just to see if we want to hook up later.
Sure.
Um,
And even then, like that was one of the
but it's
things
like
that the
you,
article brought up that I didn't even think about was like, yeah, man, you don't know who all these people have been with in what
right.
period of time,
Because
you
it's
know,
not asking like, it's like, have you been tested recently? Not for STIs, but for COVID,
for the
because that's
big
more of
Rona,
a concern, right?
big
We
Rona.
care more about that. Um,
Sure, man. Oh,
so I can't even imagine those conversations because that feels awkward. It's like, anyways, do you have chlamydia? Also, do you maybe have COVID?
do you have COVID? Am I gonna
Let me
pass
know.
COVID to my
We
family?
have to
Hanging out?
talk
Yeah,
about this.
let me know ASAP. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Um,
But I
dude,
mean, and if you do want to hook up during this time, I actually want to shout out my alma mater, St. Olaf College. They told students that if they do want to have sex and they do want to engage in sexual activity, it is a-okay as long as you wear a mask.
I'm wearing a mask. You know what? We were just talking about this before I got
Just
on.
wear a mask, okay? Use a condom, wear a mask, double protect. You're good.
Like
You're
you
good.
might have, you're good. I mean, you got to be good at that point. But at the same time, like I remember when they first were coming out with those articles where it was like 9 out of 10 doctors are subscribing to the idea that wearing masks during sex will prevent the virus.
It's a
While I
great
do,
idea.
it's an unbelievable idea. I think it's going to save a lot of people. Um, However, accountability in that department seems lacking.
Right,
And
but
I'm
it's
not
like
and I'm
that
not
kind of
saying
sounds cute to like make out but with masks on.
for sure. It's
That
I
kind of
mean,
sounds fun. And it would be for only attention. So
It would most definitely only be for attention. I think it's a great for those who need to prove to others that they're following safety guidelines. That's
Yeah.
an unbelievable PR move.
Exactly.
For sure.
People are like, yes, we're going to clubs. Yes, we're going to the bars, but we wear masks during sex.
We're wearing masks during sex. That's the closest I'm going to be to
So
somebody that
literally it's
potentially has the
fine.
virus.
So it's literally
completely
fine.
fine. So
Thank you.
that checks out. I think we solved a lot of issues just now.
Yeah, if everyone just did their part, you know.
I'm one
Around the world.